Hey, it's what you got for me.
Durag Diaries. Yo, what's good, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. Today we have something a little bit different. We're not diving into the person. We're going into Thomas Frank first. If people that have been with me for a long time know that I do like, well, more than I like to break down the details. What is going on? Let me just put my mic. My mic working? Is my mic working? My mic. There we go. My mic not working. Yo, yeah. Mic working? No, yes, no, no. Oh.
It seems like another day with some mic issues, people. Someone has hacked into me and they don't want me to use my main mic no more. They don't want me to use my main mic. So we've gone back to the older one. I'm sure you can hear me. Durag Diaries. Yeah, look, you get the intro again. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the show. Today, we're not doing transfer news. We're going into the mic. I was gonna say mic again, bro. This mic stuff is pissing me off. You know, I can't lie. Someone is in here. Someone is behind the scenes trying to mash me up because I'm using the same wire for both mics, but only one of the mics is working, which is mad because how the light comes on this mic, but it doesn't work all of a sudden. We don't know. It's besides the point. But today we're doing a breakdown of Thomas Frank's first interview. You guys should know by now, I like to break down what people say, go into the depths of it, look a bit more around what's going on and how things were said. And I thought it'd be a perfect time with Thomas Frank's first interview as Tottenham Hotspur coach being released yesterday. Yeah. You're back. I'm back. Perfect. Big up to Mark, not Mark. Big up to Elijah in the building. Different days, same mic problems. Yeah, man. It's literally one of them ones right now. Don't really know what it is, but my new mic is not working. So we're back to the old one. We're back to the old one. And I feel like someone's mashed up all my settings because why is this grey? This color should be blue. It shouldn't be coming up. It should be coming up as a block. Like, what is going on? Don't really know. Yeah, dark. Someone in the back trying to yo. None of that. But do you know what? Let's just get straight into this. Because there's no delaying. Who's your all-time fave Spurs player? That's got to be Matt like GB11, Gareth Bale. There's no doubt about that, man. Come on. There's only one player. If you've grown up in the era of the 2000s, you should know, man. Gareth Bale is the best Spurs player most people have seen, man. The top level, top performance. Good morning to all. Come on, you Spurs. Good morning to Keith. Facts. Bale is the only right answer. Let me drop. How could I forget? Yeah, again, I'm really getting poor at this. Clearly, I'm not moving professional. But for those that are in here, make sure you smash a like on this video. We have an aim to get 50 likes every live stream. So if you're in here, smash the like button. It don't take a second. It don't cost a thing. Moderators, make sure you're just putting that in the chat in and around throughout the stream. And then also I have just dropped a link That is now the pinned message. So if you want to be like Elijah, you want to have some badges next to your name. We're working on some membership badges and stuff like that. Where it's going to be a bit more personal and custom. So we're working on that. But you will get some exclusive membership videos. Become a descendant, become a delinquent. It is in the pinned comment. Nah, man. Sometimes you just got to punch above. You got to punch higher. We're aiming for that. We don't always reach that, but we're aiming. So 50 likes per stream should be a standard from now. Big up to Jords, big up to E and the chat, big up to Paul G, my guy. Keith Pele's also got bail. You know where it is. Dembele also a fave. Yeah, no doubt about that. Dembele is also a favorite. Breaking news: Fred the Red to play for next season for Manchester. I don't even know who that is. Fromans from morning from Hastings in East Sussex. Big up to Keith Pele, man. Big up to Daniel 90 Europa League champions. Yes, that's my fellow champion over there. But let me share my screen and we're gonna go straight into the interview. Just like he goes into the news, we're gonna go into the interview. One of them ones. Let me share my screen. And we're going to go through everything that Thomas Frank has said today. Let me know if you can hear them, the sound as well on the share screen, because sometimes the share screen sound doesn't work. But yeah, Fred the Red is our mascot. Okay. Oh, he's your mascot. You ain't got proper mascots, man. You ain't got proper mascots. You're robbed. You're robbed, Twisted, yeah? So just watch that Surgeon Ratcliffe don't put my man on furlough, innit? So, just watch out for them one.
The feeling of being new head coach is extraordinary. Really looking forward to.
Can't lie. I can't lie. It's sounding cold already. It's sounding cold already. I'm in. Frank the Tank, all aboard the Frank engine. Choo, choo. Yeah? I'm all aboard right now. Can't lie. I might be glazing. It's sounding cold already. It's sounding cold already. Still sounding cold. Not gonna lie. He said some shit. He said some shit.
The feeling of being new head coach is extraordinary. Really looking forward to this massive challenge together with a lot of good people. I only heard good stuff about.
You see how he pay attention to the small details, yeah? He pays attention to the small details. He even says all the syllables in extraordinary, not extraordinary, extraordinary, yeah? That attention to details, people, yeah? Extraordinary. Hey. He's in depth about everything in every aspect. How about that? Even his vocabulary. Hey.
All the people here, the training ground, the players, good squad, exciting.
Do you know one thing I did see, yeah? And look, people know I'm just going to keep pausing. It's just how I am. I'm going to pause it and talk. But that little bit there with Maddison, the little clip where they shake hands, yeah? I watched it and I was like, okay. He said, you've been training good, yeah? You've been well. He done the teacher thing. You know when you go into that classroom and you go and see your teacher from last year, yeah, when you're in school, you go up in another year and you go to a new teacher. You see your last, they're like, oh, you've been well? You've been studying properly, yeah? You've been listening to Mr. TT, yeah? That's what he done. And even this handshake, look at it, firm handshake. Yeah, a real man. This is basic skills for a man. When you give someone a handshake, you give it firm. You let them know. Look at that firm handshake from Frank. He's letting him know. I'm the man of the house now. I'm the man of the house. The Danish Green Goblin better get Europa. If he doesn't have his magnets in this interview, I'm going to be dissatisfied. Yeah, you and Jacob.
massive club. I think massive potential. So just super excited. I think as probably every boy or girl, I just love to play football when I was running around in my hometown. Probably pretty soon found out that I was never going to be a professional.
Donna, I'm actually gonna ban you from the chat, yeah, because cool, you're cool in that. But allow coming in with your bot accounts and doing your bot stuff, because I'm not down for the bot business, yeah. You're trying to ruin the integrity of my chat with this LB Junior stuff. So if you want to come in here and be Donna Cullen and say your words about Tottenham and about how you've been fired, that's all cool. It's funny. But the LB Junior stuff is very creepy. And I'm just going to say it's your last warning. But moving on, yeah.
Professional football player. So now I just started early coaching when I was 20 years old, and then I've been coaching for 30 plus years. First grassroots level, academy football.
Yeah, that's the timeout. That's the timeout. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to stop saying that. We're doing some timeouts over here. We're doing some timeouts over here. I'm doing some timeouts. I see something mad. Did someone already? Yes, look, Donna already deleted it. She knows. I can see it in the stream, y'all, but I can't see in the YouTube chat. You're lucky, yeah, because you're about to get a timeout. Moving mad. You're doing a that thing, but that thing is gonna get you banned. Just saying. Elijah, you have moderator status as well for a reason, you know. You should be managing this stuff. Anyone in here that's a moderator, like Tottenham Ranger as well, you can moderate this. If you guys don't want to see Donna in the chat sometimes, time her out, blood. When she start moving mad about kissing man in off, bro, get her out of here, man. Get her out of here, for real. Him, I should say. I keep saying her. Get him out of here, bro.
Went into my first senior head coach job at Brøndby. It's a massive club in Denmark. Went to England on a journey, first as assistant manager and then the head coach, and had an unbelievable journey in Brentford. A fantastic time with fantastic staff, players, and fans. They've done a very, very good process. I would say Daniel Levy and
One thing I must say is he just looks amazed. Man looks amazed to be here. Like, man's just looking around. He's like, yo, this ain't little Brentford no more. Man ain't in the suburbs no more. Man's really uptown. Yeah, man went from the suburbs to being uptown. Welcome to Mayfair. You're no longer in prison in Watford. You're at Club Rain in Mayfair. You know what it was, Thomas Frank? You're not uptown. So when you look around, it's just a little bit different. A little bit more pep in that step. You can feel yourself. You no longer need to go shopping at Prime Arnie. Take a trip to Harrods. You belong there now. Yeah? That pay packet can afford it. You know them ones. So let's upgrade. I see the jeans you're wearing. They look like they might be Levi jeans. Let's upgrade, man. Go get yourself a little tree. Maybe if you're feeling yourself a little Balmain, you know, like you got the money for it now. You know what I mean? So enjoy yourself. Express yourself. Dun, 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 dun. Express yourself. You know them ones. Express yourself a little bit, Frank, man. You gotta show them. Maybe if you really wanna be Tank. You really wanna be the Tank. You get yourself some diesel jeans, you know. You get yourself some diesel jeans. Frank the Tank with the diesel jeans. Hey, say less. Say less. Don't do the Amarim thing though. We don't need a Moncler. Stay away from the Moncler Amarim. We don't want a Moncler Mourinho settings. None of that stuff. You know what I mean? None of that stuff. 86k seconds is crazy. What's that? What is that? Bro, Donna, yeah. You see how you come in with 4 different accounts. Again, you've been warned. Don't make me ban all your accounts. Or don't make... I'm not even in control. Don't make E or some of the other moderators ban your account, innit? Because they're moderators for a reason. I trust if them man are moderating. If they're gonna ban you, they're gonna ban you. Can you say something, man? Don't blame me, innit? Don't blame me. Frank's like this is a new stadium, so why is Levy buying shit? If he beats City and keeps Ange Chester alive, I'm Frank sexual. See. Facts. One day basically. Big facts. Big up, Jords. Get these knickers all wet for Frank the Tank. Arsenal are just as spicy Spurs. It's in the name. Yeah.
I and Johan Lange have had very good conversations and meetings with them where we discussed everything in depth, details about the club structure, processes. And of course, I came with my view on things and how I saw it and my ideas and the way I want to do things and how I try to build a team and a club. And of course, it's not me. I think it's very important to say, yes, the head coach is an important person, but if I don't have good people around me, it's impossible. You can't do anything alone, in my opinion. If you want to do something quick, you can go alone. If you want to do something big or achieve something big, you go together.
These are key words here. These are actually key words right here, yeah. Because I think this is one of the biggest reasons why Frank was hired. Frank was hired because Frank will, and he will be a yes man at times. People need to accept that. Frank is going to be a yes man. Frank will never come out. He's not been a manager at a big club with a big ego. He will not come out and call out the board or call out the club when they're not doing things the right way. Just like he said there, I am just a head coach. Those words was him recognizing that his ability is limited at this club. His ability is limited to what he is told to do, which is be a head coach. He knows that his focus is on the football pitch, but he will obviously work with the other teams outside to make some of the other decisions. But that was very key. That is one of those little snippets where you can take to just to show where he's acknowledging his role in the side, knowing that, you know what, I am just a head coach. Yeah, that is what I am here to do. I'm here to coach players and focus on coaching the players on the pitch and what goes on and the performances that are happening all just on the pitch. But yeah, man, no doubt, John. Thomas looks ready. The likes need to be doubled. They need to be Slim Handle said it right there. Yeah, 80 people in here. The likes need to be doubled. We're on 10. What? 30, what? 13 likes. Are we botted up in here or something? Did someone send bots to my chat? Is that what's going on? Someone sending bots over here? Because there's no reason why we should be on 13 likes with 75 people in here. Let's pattern up, people. Let's just smash a like. You know?
So it's definitely a thing about doing things together, me, staff, players. I think the alignment is key from top to bottom. And of course, it starts from Daniel and Vinay and Johan. And me, and the more the four of us can be aligned, just like a unit and like unbreakable.
Oh, Donna's got a new account. Well, go on, V9. Yes, Donna. Look, we know it's you. The man said namaste. Vinay is not even from China to be saying namaste.
Unit, the stronger we will be, and there'll be ups and downs. I think it's right now it's a fairy tale. Everyone is happy, the sun is shining, it's fantastic, but we haven't played one game yet. Hopefully we win a lot. We'll work very hard every single day to make sure we create as many magic moments for the fans and put them together, and hopefully in the end of the season it'll be a very good season. But the alignment in terms of structure, processes, transfers, squad, playing style, culture, all that is key. I think in terms of my style of play, I'll explain it a little bit now, but I rather wanna, how can you say, show it. You can talk a lot, but
this is probably the bit a lot of people are waiting for, to hear a bit more about his style of play, how he's going to approach this Tottenham team, what his ideals are going forward, because obviously with Brentford, he's had to change his way and be adaptive to his style of play a lot of the times, evolving throughout the seasons. But with Tottenham, he's coming into a team of a much higher level, and he's going to have access to funds to bring in higher level players. So he's probably going to be more inclined to stay with a more set system that has adaptations to it. Jords, I know EJ is hiding. He's such a pussy. EJ's been hiding, Dr. Durag. I can't lie. EJ's been hiding. This is the one that's allowed in here. Dr. Durag gets a verification, so no banning for Dr. Durag, people. Yeah, he's looking for an op, and EJ is an op that's been hiding for a very long time. A very, very long time. But man said, I've seen his face. It's a skinny Indian dude. Yeah, Donna's made appearances on bigger channels, isn't it? Donna has made appearances on bigger channels, but she definitely can't get a 5 kill streak in here. Not over here, man. We're governed properly over these sides. Oh, 86 seconds been banned for. It's dark. Yeah, it gets dark.
I think it's more what we show, what we try to do, but in few words, the intention is to play aggressive, front-footed football. And I know.
Let me go back. Give me a moment, people. Give me a moment. Sorry, people. Sorry. The hay fever's got man eye going crazy. Like, I don't know about you guys as well, but the hay fever's mashing man up right now. So it's dark times. Oh, that's way better. Why didn't we go to that size? I was in the wrong preset.
How can you say show it? You can talk a lot, but I think it's more what we show, what we try to do. But in few words, the intention is to play aggressive, front-footed football. And I know the ethos and
see, you heard it there. You heard it right there. Aggressive, front-footed football. So a lot of people that think he's going to have a defensive style or he's going to take up Spurs in a more defensive way are wrong. Tottenham will play more on a counter-attacking transition style at times. But Tottenham are still going to be an attacking team. Tottenham is still going to take up a very attacking philosophy that is similar to that of Ange's, just a more defensive structured system. No doubt about that. Big up to KJ, SJ in the building. The man's them. The hay fever's killing it, bro. I'm not stepping outside. And I went gym earlier. Apart from that, I ain't stepping out whatsoever. Because that's just a death trap out there. It's a death trap. Plus, it's like 30 degrees. It feels like the heaters are on in the crib, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. And Ange did play that style. Ange did. That's my point. So we wanted to keep it a similar style to Ange's. Ange's attacking style wasn't the issue. It's the structure within the style that was the problem. So I actually do think Thomas Frank will improve on that a lot.
And the history of the club is massive on attacking football. And I think there's so much attacking talent in the squad.
He said it right there. The history of the club is so big on attacking football. They know that he knows and he acknowledges coming into Spurs, he has to play a style that entertains. He has to play a style that's going to get the fans behind him because ultimately, Frank is not going to. Spurs just need that entertaining style of football. That is it. Frank's not going to come in and play a defensive style at a big club like us where we've been playing attacking style for the last couple of years. It only makes sense, man. The Cali going to have you bugging out. Big facts. Jords, is your hay fever weird like mine? 1 year it's there and the next is no, I can't lie, mine is consistent, but it will be like one day it's fine and then the next day I'm dying, like my nose is running, my eyes is hurting, like it goes mad. But I definitely don't get to disappear 1 year. I wish. I'm even looking into getting injections. Like I'm gonna have to hook it to my veins. Yeah, might see me if you start seeing all injection lines in my arms in it. It's not what you think it is. It's just hay fever. It's just hay fever, people. Yeah, don't go mad. I'm gonna have to hook it to the veins, get the hay fever injections in, man. Because boy, I'll be dying, bro. I'm blasting the AC right now in the Airbnb. The heat is killing me softly like Fuji. For real. Go on, Frank. Let's see some attacking football for real. He's making the Elijah name. I'll give you a chance, Donna. That looks like a new account. It's not. Donna generally has about 5 accounts, 6 accounts. She has like 3 Donna Cullen accounts. She has Shirley account. She has a Vinay account. She has the LB Junior account. There's also another account that I've spotted her on as well that she don't think I know about, but I know it's her. Yeah, so And how soon has he got questioned on it time ago? He never came back on streams again. Wait, what are you guys talking about? Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I tried to catch up with the chat. Don't really know what's going on. Is Donna actually? No. Donna's man them. She's straight man them. Yeah, straight man them. Eli got that nuke now, so no calling it in until Donna says something mad. Check coffees, Jords. Check coffees. What? I do always tend to forget, innit? If you guys want to show some extra support, you can scan this barcode, you know, buy me a little coffee. I ran out. That's what I mean. I ain't had a coffee in a while, so now I'm on water because I'm a peasant. So I got tap water in an Elmhurst, Tesco Elm. I don't even know. This isn't even fucking Evian, bruv. This is what happens, peasant. I'm drinking tap water like a peasant. It's dark. If you want to buy me a coffee, it'd be nice. Would. But as a Man United supporter, I have been following Big Ange for a long time. I thank God you didn't see season 3 of him. After ending the trophy drought, he would have certainly aimed much higher. This thing might be the first time that I've actually seen a rival fan actually be concerned regarding Ange staying and seeing Ange, you know, have a long-term future at Tottenham. I was under the thought that a lot of people wanted him to stay for that 3rd season because, you know, like, he had a shit year. He finished 17th. So I was under the impression people wanted that to happen. Wanted him to have another year so he could replicate that. But clearly not. Clearly not. I mean, let's see, innit? Let's see what actually does happen with him. We've seen Ange been linked to some other roles, which is interesting. John Lauer, if you like Ange so much, take him and replace Ruben Haramarim. Maybe. I don't actually know. Hey, big up to yeah. Big up to Dr. Durag for the drop. You know, a little coffee, dropped a little coffee in there, you know what I mean? But let's get back to the interview. Let me not we'll get back to the chat. After we read the interview, we're just gonna have some fun with the chat, but let's get back to the interview. We're 3 minutes 30 in and we started 20 minutes ago. Typical Jords stuff. Madness.
I'm very excited about that. They've clearly shown over the last 2 seasons that the ability to score goals is fantastic. And I'm very, very in on that. I love a team that is scoring goals. Very, very big on principles. What we do on the final third in terms of creating chances, you know, cross.
Can't lie. He's losing some aura right now. Frank is definitely losing some aura right now. This explanation ain't it. I was hearing it at the start, but I need to hear that explanation again because I'm not going to lie. He's losing some aura right now. The aura farming went straight out the window.
Front-footed football. And I know the ethos and the history of the club is massive on attacking football, and I think there's so much attacking talent in the squad. I'm very excited about that. They've clearly shown over the last 2 seasons that the ability to score goals is fantastic, and I'm very, very in on that. I love a team that is scoring goals. Very, very big on principles. What we do on the final third in terms of creating chances, you know, crosses, bring balls in the box, play behind, and stuff like that. I think it's key. So just want to build on that attacking football we already have here in the club. I'm a big believer.
Okay. I got him to. He explained it a little bit better after I took it in a bit more. Pause. But still, like, I wanted to hear a bit more of the tactical breakdown. You know, I wanted to see the magnets. I need to see the magnets moving. So when I'm in the final third, I like to play this way. I like my players to open up. I like them to find the ball in the half space, explode, so the number 8 can. I wanted to see all of That's what I needed to see for a second, but maybe I'm asking for too much. I had to escape the Football Terrace chat. So many Arsenal fans in there. I big up to the Football Terrace, man. My guys, Terry and KJ. Big up. Well, you're always welcome over here. We have a nice mix over here. A bit of everyone, to be fair. Obviously, more Tottenham than anything. But there's a few Gooners, few Liverpool fans. I can't lie, the Liverpool fandom over here, big up, because the Liverpool fans are really, they're locked in. The Liverpool fans are locked in, yeah. So big up to all my Liverpool fans. Yeah. Cities, there's barely any of them anyway, so we don't get much City fans over here. Who else am I forgetting? Chelsea, there's a few. There's a couple Chelsea fans that pop up here and there. Man United, you're around. But that's because you're my bitches, isn't it? Like, yeah. 5 times. 5. Yeah, and I'm saying 5 because you know why. We got a fat case. Ineos, Grenadier, send me my money. Send me my money. Yeah? Because we know. So, Man United, 5. That's my bitch. They have to show up. They have to show up, Man United fans. Plus, a fake Tottenham fan. How could we forget? And Donna's pitching. We have a very, very diverse chat over here. We accept everyone in every ethnic group and gender identity or orientation in the Durag Diaries. More than anything, we accept any variation of people that are wearing durags. So if you got a durag, wave them high, put them in the air, let them fly. You know what I mean?
I believe I always say this one-liner: if you don't take risk, you also take risk. So I think it's important that we
if you don't take risks, you always take risks. Because not taking a risk is a risk. You see the 3D chess people. He's at a higher tier than us. He's working at a different rate. If you don't take risks, you're always taking risks. What the fuck does that mean, Mr. Frank? What the fuck does that mean? I'm not on the glazing thing. I just need to know what that means. I was glazing at the start. I don't know what that means. If you don't take risks, you're always taking risks. Well, no. If you don't take risks, you're being safe. And being safe is not taking a risk. You're not being risky by being safe. I mean, I'm just saying, it sounded good, but it don't make sense. But I'm gonna let you run with it, Frank. Okay, I'm gonna let you run with it. I'm gonna let you run with it. I'm gonna let him run with it. I know, KJ. Mind games. Shows he's not a defensive risk taker like Mikel. Nah, I get what you mean, because Mikel is one of those guys that takes absolutely no risk. He'll make substitutions and start getting defensive. But I hear what Frank is saying, Jords. Yeah, I know what Frank is saying, people. It's a bit of mind games. It's just a bit of mind. Yeah, sprinkle a little bit of salt on it. You know what I mean?
take risk. A risk is, for example, if we play man-man in some situations. Risk is you need to play forward. If you don't risk the ball, you can't create anything. So I'm a big believer of that. We need to be brave. The players need to be brave when we play, and they need to trust themselves. So I will do my very best to install that.
Well, that's the thing, Elijah. See, I'm the same thing as you, but he basically said it right now. Basically, like in the game, you can choose not to take risks by just playing the ball around, be defensive, trying to keep your defensive structure. But if you don't play the ball forward, you don't look to attack, you're never going to score. I.e., if you don't take the risk to attack, you're taking a risk because you're going to lose because you can't score. Yeah, man. So, no, I get what you mean. Man says, Frank will have Spurs player like Braveheart. What do you might know about Braveheart? Funny. Aye. KJSJ, man's throwing it away, but man said Braveheart.
That trust, and the players need to be brave. For me, if they lose the ball by
we are how far in and no magnets. Spurs are slacking on this interview. We're slacking. He's what? I don't know what's going on. It's a bit poor right now, Twisted. It's a bit poor.
We play, and they need to trust themselves. So I will do my very best to install that trust, and the players need to be brave. For me, if they lose the ball by trying, it's never a problem for me. Of course, I can react. It's natural, but they need to do that. But if they don't work hard, that I struggle more with that. So if they do everything they can and they lose the ball or they try, no problem. but it's more if they don't work hard. That's my non-negotiable. But we need to take risk. Of course, if we don't take risk, it's impossible to achieve something big. I think it's a very talented squad. I think it's a very good squad. Very excited about starting working with them.
Is this an old video or is Kulusevski back in training? I thought this guy was still like recovering from surgery. I'm seeing Kulu in what? Kulu's playing. Kulu's back in training.
I think it's a very good squad.
It's got to be an old video.
Very excited about starting working with them.
Trying to gas me up. I thought Kulu was done for the next 6 months, but I'm seeing Kulu in training. He might be back before the season starts. Madness. Yo, we're good. We're good. It's like what they used to call the tiger line in golf. He won so much as he would attack like nobody else and take the high-risk shots. Risk versus reward. You've got to be ready to lose to win. Facts, DB, bro. Facts. And I'm not a big Tiger. I'm not a big golf fan. I definitely know Tiger Woods was running the world of golf for many, many years. Hence Tiger Woods PGA. But I didn't know about this line. So definitely, you got to take risks. You got to take risks. And I can't lie, that is literally it. You got to be ready to lose to win. And that's just how I think you got to live life sometimes. You got to be ready to lose to win. You got to take the high risk for the high reward. Because if you don't take that high risk, you're not going to have much of a reward. You know what I mean? You might be like Frank, shopping in Primark. But he's upgraded now. Harrods, Knightsbridge settings, soon come. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought, John. That's exactly what I thought. Yeah. I thought the same. This guy's looking like a great appointment. I can see him still being here in a decade and being one of your most successful managers. Great appointment, guys. Well, I'm glad that you think that DB 1981. If rival fans are... I've only heard praise from rival fans. So that's either a good thing or a bad thing. Either everyone's being sarcastic or everyone actually really rates this guy. So, no.
Of course, when you follow Premier League, you see the other teams. Of course, I've seen Tottenham. I've seen some fantastic performances from the team over the last years, and I'm very excited about that. So I think there's big potential in it. But of course, I'm looking for the outside. So I'm looking forward to get to know them, to be around them, to feel them, to understand them, to work with them on a training pitch, and that's where you really get the big understanding and understand the relationships between players and how you can get the best out of them. Of course, I got an idea already. My head is spinning. How can we play? How can we put them together and all that? But looking forward to that. When I say talented, it's also it's not only the young players. It's also some of the more experienced players. How can we get the best out of them? Let's say Dominic Solanke. I'm a big fan of him in terms of his ability.
I'm glad he mentioned that because a lot of people seem to think that only young players can improve. When a new manager comes in, only the young players are going to be the ones taking steps forward in their career. We have to remember that even the experienced and established players in certain systems don't thrive. So under Ange, there was a few players that didn't thrive. Dominic Solanke being one of them. I'm so glad he mentioned his name. I want to hear a bit more about what he wants to do with him because last year, one thing that I've communicated to everyone, let everyone know because it's just been the facts. Dominic Solanke was not created for. Dominic Solanke was not a priority in the Spurs attack. So when you see Solanke have 9 Premier League goals, that's the reason why. It's not because Dominic Solanke is not a good striker. I generally think under Frank, Dominic Solanke gets 15 plus Premier League goals. But the way that Spurs was set up last year just didn't allow him to have as many opportunities as he probably should. Now, he definitely should have been more of a killer at times, should have been more confident in that front line and in that final third. But goals breeds confidence. Chances breed goals. You need to create the chances to be able to let him score the goals to breed that confidence and actually be a bit better in front of goals. So it's a knock-on effect. It's a domino effect, man. But can't stress it enough here, man. DB 1981 is really... DB is a real one. DB is a real one. As he says there, man. I can't stress it enough. Real close to the halfway mark. Real close.
I'm sure we'll make him score a lot of goals. How can we play, Bentancur, Madison? These, how can we get that? But of course, the younger ones as well. I think it's all players that we need to develop and make perform on the highest level. But of course, Bergwell, Archie Gray, Odegaard, Udogie, all, how can we get that? But of course, the younger ones as well. I'm sure we'll make him score a lot of goals. How can we play? It's not only the young players, it's also some of the more experienced players. How can we get the best out of them? Let's say Dominic Solanke, I'm a big fan of him in terms of his abilities. I'm sure we'll make him score a lot of goals. How can we play, Bentancur, Madison? These, how can we get that? But
you see, he mentioned three: Madison, Bentancur, Solanke. I thought, to be fair, coming into this team, that he's going to make all three of those key parts to the system and to his squad. Madison, as much as people know, I've not been a big fan of Madison under Ange. I don't think Madison has actually worked under Ange. I'm willing to give Madison a new lease of life under Frank, because Frank is a manager who I think coaches better. The system's a bit more structured. So especially with that midfield, I expect to see Madison play a bit better. So, new season, fresh start, Madders. I'm not going to be on his back. I've got a fresh start for a lot of these players, Madders is going to be one of them. But that may run thin, innit? It may run thin. I'm letting you guys know. So when I start cooking Madison in October, if he's not playing good, don't blame me. Blame the performances.
of course, the younger ones as well. I think it's all players that we need to develop and make perform on the highest level. But of course, Bergwell, Archie Gray, Odegaard, Udogie, all of them, I think have a high ceiling. There's others I haven't mentioned. I mentioned the whole squad, and I'm looking forward to it. It's always about winning. Okay, we need to make the team win
Chelsea
on a
fans
Saturday,
in the building.
and a Tuesday, and then Saturday, and then on a Wednesday. But it's also about develop the individual player, and that's me and my staff, and the player. So how we work together about that on a day-to-day basis. Because if we lift the players' performance or develop them, the team will grow, perform better, hopefully opportunities to win more matches. First and foremost, I think it's a fantastic fan base.
You see, he based it out there pretty clearly, and I like that. It's very simple. You make the team perform better, the team will play better, they're going to win more matches, and then they win trophies. It's just an element of just leveling up. It's not hard. It's not hard, but I did hear more maybe going out on loan. And to be fair, I think a loan could be good for him. Spurs just signed Tell. We're looking at signing another winger. I think a loan may be good for more, but only if it's a loan to a club at a good level. I don't want to see more go on loan to Championship. I'm just being real. I want to see him play in Europe. I'd rather see him go to Germany and play for FB Stuttgart or something like that. Go to France, go play for Rons or Lons or something like that. Go abroad and experience a different life where you're playing at the top level, but you're also in your own environment. You're being asked to become your own player. Don't be at home in England at a local championship club like QPR because it's comfy, because you get to be near home next to mummy and daddy. Make that big move. We've seen what that's done for Chelsea players when they're young, going over to Augsburg and what's that team they used to send everyone over to in Germany? Like going over to these obscure teams that still play at the high level. That's what I'd like to see more go on loan. So I don't think more is good enough for, like he said, for two out of the 4 competitions at this point right now. So it's probably going to be barely any games, barely any minutes around for him. Give more the early FA Cup games. And that's the thing, though. The FA Cup games don't come till January. League Cup games, he can have a few minutes. He could probably play the early ones. But how many minutes is that we're going to give him? We're probably only going to give him 500 minutes between the start of the season and probably about, I'd say probably across the year, man. Across the start of the season to January, he may be lucky to get 500 minutes. That's not enough. That's just over 5 games. I think Mikey Moore needs to go abroad, go on loan. But you man need to learn from how Klopp trusted in you. Now, Klopp done right by using his academy and trusting them a bit more. And I think Spurs can do that too, no doubt. But there's some times when you can just tell that a player needs some time to grow, and I think that is with Mikey Moore. He's still very young, man, 17 years of age. You can't breed academy winners if you keep sending them out. No, you're right. You are right. But sometimes they do need that loan. They do need that loan.
I think the fans is the most important one. It's the team, staff, me, all of us. How can we make sure we create enough magic moments with the fans? Make moments they remember. Boomo!
The hijack is still on. Don't worry. Let's see I was gonna release a video to say that he may not be coming, but I thought, you know what? I need to wait until I see a good source say something, because I ain't seen no good source say that Spurs are no longer invested in that deal. So keep an eye out. Boomo might still happen. Maybe you're shooting the gun too early. Maybe you're preloading. Yeah, because Spurs don't. We actually are working on having a sister club. I believe Spurs have now currently got a deal with KVC Westerlo, where Luka Vuskovic and Alfie Devine just went on loan to. So Tottenham can send players to and from that team on a loan deal. So I believe that might be one of our, not sister clubs, but a club that we have deals with to send players to, off the back of the Bergvall deal. And also, I think it might be, let me check, FC Djurgården, the team that Chelsea played last year. We might have I think we might have something in place with Djurgården as well. We might have something in place with FC Djurgården still. But carrying on.
They can get hopefully excited about it's about that, and also that we go on a journey together, and on a journey there'll be ups and downs, and it's how we get through these ups and downs together. But of course, the connection.
I like that he was just very transparent there and let people know it's not always going to be up. It's not always going to be up as a manager. There's going to be ups and downs. We're not always just going to start, oh yeah, improvement. Like we saw with Ange, went up and then it went down. And then all the way up. Yeah? So there's going to be ups and downs. It might not start amazing, but we're going to have to give him time. If we get slapped up by PSG, it's fine. That may happen. That's his first game as a Spurs manager. There's no pressure on him to do much in that game. You don't have to win. Just have an impressive performance. If we lose, we lose. It is what it is. But there's going to be ups and downs. But just know at the end of the journey, we're going to be in a better place. Just know that. Just know that. But Kangin Lee is cold. Can't lie. Kangin Lee is cold. I really like this guy. I know last year didn't actually play much for PSG, was on the bench a lot of the times, but Kang-in Lee is a problem. I feel like for Spurs, though, I'm not too sure if we would sign him, as I'm not really sure where we would use him. He's obviously played bare positions. For PSG last year, he played in attack, he played on the right, he played off the left, he played in the middle. I would think of him more as a right wing, like a right attacking midfielder slash a central attacking midfielder. So he's very similar to Kulu in that sense. I don't know if he's a player that we necessarily need, but he is cold. He is cold. Like, he's better than some of the players we got. Drew is a franker. It's in the building. The fellow Spurs Mo. Afternoon, Jords and chat. Good afternoon, Drula. I hope you're well. I hope you're having a good day. Do you have any news to drop on us? Any interest or rumors or inquiries that is new? You can let us know. P Dubs is in the building. Big up D Jords. We'd better start making some moves in this window. Calm down. Take a touch, P. Sometimes we got to realize that, look, it's only June. We've only just had our manager come in. Paratici's working his way in. He can't start officially until July 1st. But moves are being made. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. Don't know if people saw. Kudus inquiries were happening yesterday. So there has been a lot of talks going on. There's a lot of talks going on. Especially if people know with Paratici, he tends to have loads of deals happening at the same time. And then he just decides to trigger one. So from what my knowledge has been, the Spurs are looking at a lot of midfielders slash attackers, right wingers, left wingers, central attacking midfielders, players that can also play in the strike. So moves are happening. Moves are definitely happening. But Jones was left wing before he fully broke into our team. He wasn't strong at all. He just always been a brilliant retainer on the ball. That's the thing with young players that come from the academy. Oh, but. Fuck me. Wow. Whoa. That one caught me off guard. Bless myself. But yes, with academy players, even as we saw with Miles Lewis Skelly this season, He's a central midfielder who's been put in left back. I feel like when you're an academy player, it's easier for you to adapt to the system in the team that you're in and play in multiple positions, because naturally, you know, most people have played football, not everyone in here, but most people have. When you play football, you can play multiple positions. So when people hear me say I played central midfielder, centre back, striker, like, this is normal at a level, especially in the academy level. Academy players play multiple positions because that's what academy coaches like to do. That's how you find the player's best position. You might throw him on the right wing, throw him on the left wing, throw him in the centre midfield, throw him a right back, and you might, oh shit, this is a good right back, you know. So you've got to see him in multiple positions. But Spurs Scandinavian arc, now Tommy is there. Yeah, no doubt about that. Our Scandinavian arc is starting, isn't it? Like I said, with regards to KVC Westerlo, I know they're in like Belgium, but FC Djurgården, I'm pretty sure is that's the Swedish team. So I think that we might be in our bag with the Scandinavian FC. Maybe we're scouting some Norgard. Obviously, we saw Froholt and some of the other links. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But Eze, keep an eye on that one. I ain't gonna say too much, but if Drula says it, I believe it. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Boomer is coming to Old Trafford, Jords. All right. Let's finish up. We've got 1 minute and 30 left. Let's finish this and I'll get back to the chat.
From the team to the fans, from me to the fans, is going to be crucial. And a very important thing is to make our home Tottenham Hotspur's stadium.
Love that. I love that. I did hear this quote, but let me let him finish it, because obviously, let me let him.
Going to be crucial. And a very important thing is to make our home Tottenham Hotspur's stadium like a fortress, and that can only be the fans and us as a team.
That picture is beautiful. It's literally the one I've got. Well, I've got the Champions League version on my background, but yeah, that's it. I think one of the things that really annoyed me about Ange's last year at Spurs is the amount of home losses. The home losses got to the point where it was absolutely unacceptable. Can't run. It could no longer run. We'd lost more games than we'd won at home. That's not what I'm trying to go to. Like, he literally stopped me from going to the stadium because I knew going to the stadium we're not going to win. I was going to go to the last Brighton game, last game of the season, home. But I thought, why am I going to go there just to get smacked up and lose? Yeah, it might be good vibes because we won in that, the trophy, but I ain't going to go watch my team lose. And that's what I want Frank to do. Just make Tottenham Hotspur a fortress again. Make it feel like White Hart Lane. Make it feel like when you come to Spurs, the white wall of death. Yeah, you're going to be staring at that white wall of death. Every time you see that, you feel like you're in the afterlife because you're just seeing white wall everywhere. You think you're up in heaven, cuz. That's what we need to make it seem like for these players that are coming across. Let's make Tottenham a real fortress.
Together. So that needs to be an ongoing relationship, ongoing, how can you say, situation we need to build, because I want our home to be very, very difficult to come to, and that we can only do together. Huge congratulations to the club, to the team. Huge congratulations to Ange. So he forever be a legend in Tottenham, and congratulations to him for that. I think it's very important to understand that we all stand on the shoulders of others. So I'm going in on the foundation that Ange have built and his coaching staff, and I'm very humble about that. And I'll do my very best to continue the great work you've put in. But the feeling and the excitement and the joy and the happiness you could see in the fans' face and the pictures you saw was wow. So hopefully we can create more of those moments. That will be the ultimate dream, to do that and build on that. And they, hey, no one can say they're not winners. The team and the players are winners. Now we need to do best so we can become serial winners.
I was just about to say, all right, the aura's coming back. But man had to start right then. He was like, they can become serial winners. And my man lost a bit of the aura at the end. But no, exactly that. Seeing even we saw Levy come out of a quote saying, I want to win the Premier League. I want to win the Champions League. Now, obviously, show us that with your actions, Levy. No doubt, because we know with him, it's always all talk. But more than anything, seeing what that Europa League done to the fan base, it just gave Spurs that extra bit of oozing aura. And it's like, yo, this is what we need to see more often. This is what the manager, this is what the management, this is what the board should want to see more often. Because as we said before, these happy fans spend more money at the club. These happy fans go to more games. These happy fans go more into the shop. They buy more merch. Keep the fans happy, win more trophies. So that is the aim entirely. But just to round up, it was a very good interview, man. I think Frank speaks really well. Away from the joke side of things, I think looking forward to his career at Spurs. I think this is a good start, you know, making it very clear what he wants to do, what his ideals are, where he wants to be at Tottenham, his attacking style. I liked it. Obviously, with these interviews, they always sound nice at first, and we're going to have to see how things actually do play out. Like someone said earlier, we need some signings. Now, I'm a bit patient because I'm a winner. It's not even been a month yet. I'm a winner. So I'm still cool about it, but we definitely need to see some signings in the next month. Like I reckon by the 19th of July, we should have at least 2 players in. That's at a bare minimum as well. And those 2 players need to be established ones at that. I'm not talking 2 youngsters. One of them is going to go back out on loan. No. I need to see 2 players in the door, £65 million signing and a £50 million signing. I need to see big money spent. So you got a month, Spurs, before my unhappiness is really going to start being expressed on the internet. But that was one game against Brutes, bro. I know half the Tamworth squad and their pitch isn't the best either on 4G. KJ's got the drop on the Tamworth squad. Say less. What are you saying? I'm going to have to go touch up some of the young G's for dealing with more. Wait, that sounded mad. Yo. I mean, no, let's just carry on. That sounded mad. Diddy, no Diddy in it. No Diddy. Matt Curley, Tamworth's left back, plays left centre back for my team on a Sunday morning. Oh shit, man, I was a little shouting like he was saying that. Fairs. Like up the video, man. Yeah, people, like up the video, because it's been a long stream. We should be on 50. Well, I know we're not on 50 likes because the likes have just been crazy today. Like the views is double, the likes is half. That's what I'm not getting. But there's got more delinquents in the building than ever than our usual streams. But the likes are not liking. So it's crazy. Big up to my guy Spotlight on Spurs. Big up Jords. A month is too long. Yeah, a month is too long, Jam Down. A month is too long. But we're still celebrating. And I'm going to repeat what Hooks put in the comments because it sounded mad. That sounded crazy. That sounded crazy. Man said J. Kelly. Bro, he's trying to run up names because he is literally Mr. Inspector himself. This is Mr. Inspector himself. Yeah? Let me not run a clip of where Hooks is saying certain things. Yeah, let me not run that clip back. Man's all trying to run names on me like J. Kelly. Like I won't go find that video. Yeah? Like I won't go find that video where man's doing all the inspections on man's wood. Yeah? Hooks is the wood inspector. Don't get it twisted. Hooks is the wood inspector. Yeah? Full-time crook. Let's not let J. Kelly stick from Hooks out of all people. The wood inspector. Just come on, man. All right, what phases are half micro Hooks, bro? Like, come on, man. Half micro Hooks, crazy. All those new to the channel lurking, hit that like button, people. But look, we are gonna end the stream there. Don't worry, we've got plenty more stuff to come. We got Soccer PM out tonight, 6 p.m. Looking out for that video where we have a full podcast, myself, Hooks, Fan Zone TV, where we talk everything going on with Spurs. Not Spurs, sorry, football. My mind's all over the place, as you can see. So let that be known. 6 p.m. Also, some of our uploads. So keep out, look out for the uploads that will be coming. I am going to send you guys over to your resident favorites, Never a Foul. I'm locked in, KJ. I am locked in. I'm a bit behind though because the first like 16 episodes were drillings, bro. Seeing man them scrap it out cold, but then I'm seeing a couple episodes. I guess it's the fillers, isn't it? I mean, like I'm on like episode 19, and I'm seeing man who paints his nails just chatting off bears, which is a bit mad. Like I don't know why they're doing that, man. Like the filler's just moving long, so I might have to skip past the filler and get to like when it starts getting smoky. But I'm on like episode 20. I think that's the episode I'm on. Cold episode, cold series though. Windbreaker. I started that one a couple months ago. I've just been delaying catching up on it. Like the first 15, 16 episodes are just going off. Trans 17. What's that? Is that another thing? Is that another thing you meant? Oh, episode. Okay, it gets smoky again. Say less. I'm gonna try and look out for that one. But yes, I'm gonna send you guys over to Never a Foul. So hit a DRD raid in the chat. Let them know you come over from your boy. And look out for some more videos that will be dropping today regarding Spurs, regarding football, regarding the Premier League teams. Big up, smash a like on your way out. Hit a DRD raid in the chat. And yeah, man, until next time, it's been your boy Durag Diaries. We're out.